Police officers, what's the strangest confession someone has ever walked in to make? I was working the front desk at the police station one quiet afternoon when this guy walked in looking more nervous than most people who come through our doors. He kept glancing around the lobby like he was making sure nobody had followed him. Then he walked up to my desk, took a deep breath, and said, "I'd like to confess to a robbery." That definitely got my attention. I grabbed my notepad, motioned for him to have a seat, and said, "All right, let's start from the beginning. Where did this robbery happen?" Without the slightest hesitation, he answered, "It happened at the local bakery. I was expecting a convenience store, a gas station, something a little more dramatic." I asked, "Okay, what exactly did you steal?" He looked me right in the eyes and said, "A loaf of bread." I actually thought he was joking. I waited for him to smile or tell me there was more to the story, but he just sat there staring at me with a completely serious expression. "That's it?" I asked. He nodded. I looked down at my paperwork, then back at him, trying to figure out if this was some kind of prank. Of all the confessions I'd expected to hear that day, stealing a single loaf of bread wasn't anywhere on the list. Finally, I put my pen down and asked, "Let me get this straight. You came all the way down to the police station to confess to stealing one loaf of bread?" He nodded again. "Why would you turn yourself in over something like that?" He shrugged like it was the most obvious thing in the world, looked me dead in the eyes, and said, "Because I needed it."